Hi everyone, my name's Comfy Catboy, and I'm about to read every Wii U game in one sitting. Not that there's a ton of Wii U games, so doing it in one sitting isn't perhaps the most impressive thing. But that's what I say at the beginning of all of these in my quest to read every Nintendo game by console. So the Wii U is a pretty cursed console. It didn't it had a lot of problems from the get-go. The whole gimmick of having the big screen controller wasn't really like doing it for like a multiplayer console like this. And I think a lot of these ideas are refined and turned into the Nintendo Switch, which in my opinion is one of the best consoles ever. But we don't have time to talk about the Nintendo Switch. This is a day to talk about the Wii U. So first up, we have Adventure Time, explore the dungeon, because I don't know. Adventure Time, Finn and Jake, investigations. Is this a mystery game? I would love to play a mystery game where somebody got murdered in the Adventure Time world. Aliens, Colonial Marine, scary. Angry Birds, Star Wars. This feels like such an encapsulation. Angry Birds and Star Wars together at last in good old 2013. Everything about this is just perfect. Perfectly whatever it is. Angry Birds trilogy. There were 3 Angry Birds games together at last on the Wii U. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I don't really know what this game is at all. Art Academy Atelier. I want to draw. I want to paint on my computer. Ashes Cricket 2013. Like the sport cricket? Did it burn down? What happened? Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Barbie and her sisters, Puppy Rescue. They don't get to be named. Are these the same sisters that are in the movies? I gotta know. Barbie Dreamhouse Party. It's a party for Barbie. How many Barbie games are there? I bet there's a lot. Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. Batman Arkham Origins. Are these out of order? I'll never know. Just kidding. They're in order. They're by year. It says right here. Bayonetta, the original, but this is a remake. But it's the original, but it's a remake. Bayonetta 2. This is a remake, maybe, probably. Oh, they came out on the same day. For sure they are. Ben 10 Omniverse 2. Ben 10 Omniverse. Do they share one plot? I hope they do. Brunswick Pro Bowling. This all feels these games feel so PS1 to me. All these like kind of shovelware, like weird bowling game, you know what I mean? Like the 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 tie-ins, they all feel very well, maybe closer to PS2, I guess. Um just like random whatever games. We're good enough. We can do it. Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. None of the other hunts are professional, just this one. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2013. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, or as I like to call it, Codblops 2. Codblops. Call of Duty Ghosts. That looks like a human man, but okay. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I really would like to play this game. The mini games in Mario 3D World of this are very charming, and so I'm curious how they turned it into a whole game. We got Cars 3 Driven to Win. Kokoto Magic Circus 2. Well, this looks so upsetting. Where's the first Magic Circus? Just number 1, but number 2, like what am I? What is that? What are you? You kind of look like the Domino's Noid, but more upsetting somehow. Darksiders 2 and Darksiders War Master Edition came out 5 years later. My God. Sounds good. No problem. Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut for the Wii U. Devil's Third. This is I think the Game Grumps played this and just gave him a silly Russian mob boss voice the whole time. That was a good episode. Disney's Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, where you're the bunny that you only see it if you go to Disneyland. They sell the hats of the bunny, but I don't remember the bunny's name. I remember Mickey's name. He became famous, not the bunny. Disney Infinity. If you know what the bunny's name is, let me know in the comments. Is he a bunny? I think he's a bunny. Disney Infinity 2.0. It's not a sequel. It's an upgrade. Disney Infinity 3.0. Wait a minute. This one has toys. Is this a toy game? Is this like a Skylanders? Ooh, I know. I mean, there's 3 of these, so these must have done very well. But like, I know, I never really got into the world of like the sort of amiibo style games like this or Skylanders or whatever, but like people were really into that stuff. I think that did very well, and I'm surprised there's nothing like that currently. Planes, fire, and rescue in this economy. Disney's Planes, where there was no fires and they didn't do a single rescue the whole time. But in Disney Planes Fire and Rescue, there's both fire and rescuing, so buyer beware. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. People really seem to like this one a lot. Dragon Quest 10. The Dragon Quests are always good, I think. They just don't. They're not like, you know what you're getting with the Dragon Quest. Like I don't feel like they really like I feel like I played whatever Dragon Quest. I think it was 8 maybe. It's 7 or 8 for the PS2, and I sort of like everything was just so like straightforward in a way that like I was concerned that like what we were doing there was going to be some big twist because it couldn't be that simple, right? And then it sort of proved to be that simple, and I was like, wow. So I feel like Dragon great story. So I feel like the Dragon Quest games are really fun because like you just sort of cannot you can turn your brain off a little bit but still get like fun good things that are happening. But not have to think too hard, I guess. ESPN Sports Connection, Family Party, 30 great games, Obstacle Arcade. Sounds good. Sounds like something I don't want to have in my home. Fast and Furious Showdown. I thought it said slow down for a second, and I was like, but you're so fast and furious. How are you going to slow down for? FIFA 13, the 13th FIFA game. Funky Barn. Game and Wario. In this economy, Game Party Champions. Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams, Director's Cut. Everything about this box art is the worst, and I hate it. This is so horrible to look at. It's not easy to read. Everything is blended. I hate this. Guitar Hero Live. Hello Kitty Cruiser. They're really cruising. Hot Wheels. Wowo's Best at Dwivo. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Human Element. Cover unavailable. Hyrule Warriors. I think people really like this game, but I don't like this style of game. The 100 people battles. Like I don't really mess with those kind of games too much. Injustice. Gods Among Men. I think people liked this, but I don't know. James Bond 007 Legends. Why does he look pixely on the box? Or angulated, not pixelated, but he looks real PS2 on that box. James Pond, codename Robocod. He's a frog. Jeopardy, just Jeopardy, but it's the Wii U's Jeopardy. Just Dance 2014, Just Dance 2015, Just Dance 2016, Just Dance 2017. And that's right, y'all. We're a third of the way through this list already. There are not very many games on the Wii U, I'll tell you what. All right, Just Dance 2018 and Just Dance 2019. But let's not forget Just Dance 4 and Just Dance Kids 2014 and Just Dance Disney Party 2. People love to just dance. If you give them a second task to do, they're going to be like, no, I just want to dance. Thank you. Just Dance for me. I will turn down your other kind offer, a kind offer though it may be. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I think that was one where you kind of drew a little track for him. Kirby's like competency across games sort of varies wildly because sometimes he can walk and sometimes he's just stuck on whatever line you put him on. This game is just called Know Your Friends. I know them. I don't need a game. I know about him. Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends. I've only seen the first Kung Fu Panda. They're coming out with a fourth one. Should I watch all the Kung Fu Pandas? Tell me. Maybe it already came out, actually. I think it already came out. It's probably already out of theaters, come to think of it. I missed it. Oh, well. Should I see them anyway? Tell me. Legend of K Anniversary. K from K's Cooking. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. And Lego City Undercover. And Lego Dimensions. And Lego Jurassic World. And Lego Marvel Superheroes. And Lego Marvel's Avengers. And Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. And Lego The Hobbit. Wow. If you like Legos, you're fine. You're set. You don't need to ever play with real Legos. You can just play a video game about them. We got Madden NFL 13. At this point, though, maybe a video game is going to be cheaper than some of the real Lego sets. Ayo, it's crazy. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Games. It's really tragic because I guess the Olympics, instead of giving Nintendo the license to keep making these games, um, gave their licensing rights to like AI stuff. I think it was something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it was something like terrible that's happening right now. It was like AI or like crypto or like something like that. Um, something stupid and dumb. Something like dummy. When you could be putting it into a very smart Sonic and Mario. Mario Kart 8. I'm going to tell you, technically, this is the same. This game came out in 2014. It is 2024. It is actually, what day is it? It's September 12th, 2024, when I am recording this. And on the Nintendo Switch, this Mario Kart game, it's technically Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. All right, okay, fine, but it's the same Mario Kart game that we've been playing for 10 years. Could we maybe have like another Mario Kart game, please? Could we maybe have like one more like a new Mario? Maybe I would really love to see what you could add to Mario Kart 9. Please and thank you. I'll be waiting cuz I've played enough Mario Kart for a lifetime. Mario Party 10, Mario Tennis, Ultra Smash, Marvel Avengers Battle for Earth, Mass Effect 3 only. Huh, interesting. How do you port your choices over? Mighty Number 9, this was supposed to be a Mega Man spiritual successor, but my understanding is that this was like a crowdfunded thing. What word did I just say? Crowdfunded? There we go. But like, I don't know if they just didn't see that the money got spent well, or the game just really sucked when it came out. People were very unhappy about this, but I'm a little loose on the details, but it seems like I don't think people liked this game. Minecraft Story Mode: The Complete Adventure by Telltale. I played episode 1 of that and not the rest of them, but I bought it. Monster High for Steam. I mean, Monster High 13 Wishes. What kind of genie is that? Monster High, new ghoul in school. People really love Monster High. I don't know. I mean, I get it, but I don't really know anything about it. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Monster Hunter Frontier G. The G stands for G. NBA 2K13 Need for Speed Wanted You. Get it? Because it's on the Wii U. NES Remix Pack. What is this? Is this just all the old NES games? That's cool. New Super Luigi U. Is this a standalone title? I didn't think that this was. I thought that was DLC for New Super Mario's U. New Super Mario Bros. U. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Nintendo Land. This game I own, and this game is fun. I don't really own very many. I've only owned a few Wii U games. But this game is fun. One Piece Unlimited World Red, whatever that means. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. Pac-Man is the wildest long-running franchise to me, because I just don't really understand who the audience for Pac-Man is anymore. I feel like you see Pac-Man, like I've played some of these weird Pac-Man games that they make, and I've never been like, yeah, no, this one's a banger. They're all just these real sort of, I mean, like, I haven't played every Pac-Man game, so maybe these are good. I don't know. But, like, I feel like they're all just these weird little, intended to be middle-of-the-road little games. But this one has a sequel, so maybe I'm just dead wrong, like the ghosts of the Ghostly Adventures. But there were always ghosts in these games, so maybe that doesn't mean much. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, what are Pac-Man's defining features? I couldn't tell you one thing about Pac-Man except that he eats dots, and he's in so many video games. Anyways, I digress. Paper Mario Color Splash. This is a bad Paper Mario game. Penguins of Madagascar. Phineas and Ferb, Quest for Cool Stuff. So I'm sold, probably. Pikmin 3. I played this with Cozy, my wife. This was the first Pikmin game I ever played, and I had so much fun. Pokken Tournament. I feel like people were really excited about this, and I'm sure a lot of people played this game, but I feel like it came out, and then I didn't hear anybody ever talk about it ever again. So I don't know if that's a common experience or not, but I expected this game to sort of have a Smash Brothers level of staying power, and I guess it may. I don't know if it sucked. Did it suck? Was it bad? Somebody know the answer? Let me know, because I'm so curious about this. We got Professional Farmer 2016. No, none of these casual farmers on the Wii U. Leave that stuff for the Wii. That's baby stuff. Professional Lumberjack 2016. Don't know. You can't just cut trees down for fun anymore. You gotta be a professional. Project Cars. Project Zero. Maiden of Black Water. Ooh. Putty Squad. What? This looks like a remake of like a Super Nintendo game, but that's crazy. You know what I mean? It just looks like that era of art. We got Puyo Puyo Tetris, which I guess is different than just Super Puyo Puyo. I don't know what the difference is. Rabbit's Land, Rapella Pro Bass Fishing, Rayman Legends, Razor Global Domination Pro Tour, like the Razor scooters? Sign me out, please and thank you. Resident Evil Revelations, Rise of the Guardians, the video game. Rodea, the Sky Soldier. I don't know how many are left. There's not going to be a full page. So we might be near the end already. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, 12. Okay. I need somebody to explain what Romance of the Three Kingdoms is. Number one. Number two, were there 11 games? Because I thought it was a real thing. Oh, maybe they just named it 12 because it came out in 2012, just barely, by the skin of its chinny chin chin. There's so many games about this subject, but, like, I don't know what should I expect out of this? What kind of game is this? You know what I mean? I don't know. Runbow Deluxe Edition. Sacrilegium. Scribblenauts Unlimited. Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC Comics adventure. Whoa. Shakedown, Hawaii. Shantae, Half Genie Hero. People love the Shantae games. I feel like I played one once, but they just seem cute. I don't know. Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight rules. Sing Party, Skylanders Giant. See, there's Skylanders here. Oh, there's a bunch. Here we go. We got the Skylanders chunk. Skylanders Imaginators, Skylanders Superchargers, Skylanders Swap Force, Skylanders Trap Team, Sniper Elite V2, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. What? That's such a large car to be racing in, Sonic. What are you doing? Sonic and All-Stars. What? Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. This game is infamously terrible. Boo, 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 boo. But they spawned 1,000. Like, the show of this is actually kind of funny, I think. Sonic Lost World. Splatoon. Oh, the first Splatoon was a Wii U game? I guess that's true. Because I think I only bought Splatoon 2. It must have been for the Switch, because it's not here. I couldn't remember. SpongeBob SquarePants, Plankton's Robotic Revenge. Ooh, spoopy. Star Fox Guard, Star Fox Zero. I really don't like that they chibified Star Fox. He looked so much, like, cooler when he was not little and chibi like this. I don't know why they did this to him. Bring back old Fox. Hashtag Super Mario 3D World. This game rules. I love this game quite a bit. Super Mario Maker. This game also rules. I never picked up Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. I think it must have been for the Switch. But I played a lot of Mario Maker. I bought the Wii U because of Mario Maker. The Game Grumps. I always talk about Game Grumps, but they were playing a lot of Mario Maker on their channel. And it just really made me want to get it, and I couldn't resist. And then I only bought a few games for it. One of those games was Zelda, though, so I think it was worth it. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Which game is this? Tank. That sounds like an anime. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Terraria. I wonder if this is still updated. Probably not. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Edition. The Book of Unwritten Tales. Now, wait a minute. Come on. The Croods. Prehistoric Party. Yeah, here we go. The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. This, I don't know how many people realize this. Maybe this is common knowledge, but Breath of the Wild is a Wii U game. They just also put it out on the Switch because the Switch was brand new. So most people think of it as a Switch game. Kind of the same thing happened with Twilight Princess. It was a um, it was a game for the GameCube, but they put it on the Wii. And then the Wii version of that game, because more people in the world are right-handed than left-handed, but Link historically is always left-handed. They kind of have been changing that recently, but he's always been left-handed as a rule. Um, but because most people they had motion controls and most people are gonna be right-handed, they instead of making just him hit with his right hand, they which they did do, they just reversed the entire world map from left to right, so it's just like looking in a mirror. And that's, in my opinion, an extremely wild decision to make. But I guess the idea is like kind of sorta if you could play two different games like Mario Kart tracks at the mirror level or whatever. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. I'm really really upset that there is still no Switch version of this. This seems a little bit criminal to me. Cause we got it's done. What do you need to do? It's just like just it already didn't need touch controls. Just remove the touch controls. It's fine. I want it like that. I'm getting a little crazy, y'all. The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess HD, the Lego Movie video game, Snoopy's Grand Adventure, The Smurfs 2. This must have been based on a movie. The Voice, I Want You, The Walking Dead, Survival Instinct. God, The Walking Dead has been around for so long. The Wonderful 101. I hear this game is good, but I don't know anything about it. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, hashtag FE. The F stands for foot. You don't even get me started on what the E stands for. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Transformers Prime. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. Turbo Super Stunt Squad. Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper. Watch Dogs. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, they got big heads. We Fit You. Where are you going to fit me? That sounds so threatening. We Party You. Are you sure? You can't make that decision for me. Wii Sports Club. Wipeout 3. Wipeout, Create, and Clash. In this economy, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yoshi's Woolly World. This game looks so cute. I want to play this game. We're at the end. Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2013, Zombie U, and Zumba Fitness World Party. Now, this is usually where I thank you for watching, but we got a secret bonus console in this episode. I actually hope this should work. This should be fine. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Because there's not that many Wii U games, I am also, as a special treat to everybody that's staying at that, we are going to read all 22 Virtual Boy games. Now, if you don't know what the Virtual Boy was, it was VR, but like not actually at all. It just kind of sort of looked 3D. I've never used one. But all the games, you only had red pixels or like deep, I think you had like bright red or dark red or black pixels to work with. And that was it. And it was a big heavy thing that you had to wrap around your head. And so they only made 22 games for it, and it didn't sell at all. And it was their biggest failure to date for sure. I would love to try one day, but today is not that day. We got 3D Tetris, Galactic Pinball, Golf, Innsmouth no Yakata. So I don't remember what the numbers are exactly, but I think like 14 games are American only and 16 games are Japanese only or something. No, I'm sorry. Not were only released, but were released in that country. So I think we got 14 and 16 with some crossover. And so there's like 22 games. So some of them just have Japanese titles. Jack Bros, Mario Clash, Mario's Tennis, Nestor's Funky Bowling. Nestor was the Nintendo Power magazine mascot because his name has Ness in the title. You get it? Panic Bomber, Red Alarm. Everything's red. You don't need to be redundant. SD Gundam Dimension War. What a fun. I never would have guessed there was going to be a Gundam game on this console. Are you kidding me? That's wild. Space Invaders. Just put a really old arcade game, but in red only. They'll love it. Space Invaders Virtual Collection. Space Squash. I prefer Space Zucchini, personally. Telero Boxer. I could see this being fun if it really looks like it's getting in your face. V Tetris. You know how the Nintendo 64 put 64 after everything? This is just all V's. Vertical Force. Virtual Bowling. This is kind of cute. Virtual Boy Wario Land. Virtual Fishing. Virtual Lab. Virtual League Baseball. And and Water World. They made a Water World game, one of the worst movies ever, on one of the worst consoles ever. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't know we were going to end on such a treat. Thank you so much. I'm going to go back to the Wii U games. Thank you so much for joining me on this real silly Wii U and also Virtual Boy adventure. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not. I'm always just like I feel so euphoric when I finish one of these. It's crazy. The Wii U is, I don't know if it's anyone's favorite console, but maybe it's your favorite console if it was like your first console. So what's your favorite Wii U game? But we have to discount Breath of the Wild. Any other Wii U game but this. I know.